So you're risking 50 pips to make 260. That's a great play. All right, let's take a look at GBP AUD. Today, what we're going to do is walk through the technical analysis of marking up a chart. What I do is a multiple time frame analysis so I can have an idea of what's going on the higher time frame in order to determine how I'm going to move on the lower time frame. So I start off on the monthly. I am using smarttrader.com. You can check it out by clicking the link in the video. I hope it's still working. If it's not, let me know. But I want to take a look at this, and I'm just going to go through. I'm going to find my highs and lows on each time frame, and then use my Fibonacci tool to tell me what I need to do. So I got my low here. You see we have a touch of support right here where my mouse is. We got more support here, back here. We got resistance here. So that's a level that I'm interested in. And then I'm interested here, but this is still forming, so I can't count this as my high. Now, if I want to double check that, I just go to smart resistance, and you'll see the area we chose is correct. I'm gonna go ahead and, just for the sake of it, add in that extra high so that I know. Now I'm gonna turn off my smart resistance, and now that I've done the monthly, I'm gonna go down to the weekly, and I'm gonna do the same thing, right? So I'm looking for my high and low. Now I use gold as my monthly color. On the weekly, blue is my color. And I am looking for my levels here. And I believe I have another level, I think, here. Yep. I believe there. I'm going to check it out. Let's see. Yep, we're good. And then if I want to double check, I just go click my smart support. This is one of the reasons that I love Smart Trader. It took a long time for me to get used to it. I actually tried to stay away from it for a little bit, but because I mark up so many pairs, it helped me move a lot faster through that process. And so now can't nobody tell me nothing about Smart Trader. Okay. All right. So we got our high, and then I believe this is a low. Let's double check. Let's see. Oh no. All right. So I want to change this pattern. Okay. So we're good there. And then let's just check the resistance. So I missed that. So we'll drop that there. I'm going to change the pattern back. All right. Now let me tell you what's cool. So I teach this strategy or this process of marking up charts to several people, those who have purchased my course, and these folks are getting it, which is pretty dope to see. Okay, so it looks like price is at a 4-hour level of support. Let me go in and let me move this down. So we got a little zone here. Right here. I'm going to change that over. And then I'm going to hit this one. And we'll change that back. So now I only mark up to the 4-hour. That's all I need. And so that's enough information for me right now. Now what I want to do is I want to go back and I want to find out where we are in the fib sequence, right? So the last move was here. So we had A, B, we had a 50% pullback, it looks like. That's what it looks like. But price never hit the D extension, which was here at 1543. So I'm going to change this over. And we're going to change that. That lets me know to take profit when I get rid of the fib. If you are not using Fibonacci, I highly recommend that you do. It changed the game for me. And I'm not just saying that. I have been learning Forex for a little while. And like I was getting bits and pieces of information, but nothing ever made sense. And then once I learned how to properly use the Fibonacci tool, I was able to start putting stuff together and get it. So, If you don't know how to use it, I have a mini course that you can check out. What I'm trying to see is a low 1.59157. And what is this over here? 1.507. Okay, so price did not hit the D extension. So I want to mark this off. But if you don't know how to use the fib, sign up for that course. It's free. In it, I give you just some little tips that will help you kind of figure stuff out, right? Make it all come together for you, because trading is not hard at all. Let me take that back. It's not difficult. Like, if you put enough time and effort into it, anybody can learn to do it, right? What is hard is mastering. Okay, so we came back and we hit a B 23.6. We didn't hit the D extension, so it went back for a higher retracement at the 50%, which is also the weekly. And then now it should be headed back down long term. That's on the weekly though. Let's keep drilling down. Yeah, it is a, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to walk and chew gum at the same time. Fib is the way, right? It is the absolute way. And I had already heard about fib before I was actually taught how to put everything together. But I was using two separate tools in order to finish my trades and stuff. And it didn't make sense until I got that final piece. So I wanted to see where we were on the daily with the Fibonacci tool. So we had A, B, stall out. It looks like price tried to come back. Ultimately, before we even get down to down here, these take profits, like price has to come here first. So that's 17025, let's call it. It might be a little bit off. But let me get rid of this because I see what I need to see here. And I want to see where we are on the upside. This is the current fib A, B. So price is slated to come down to the zone area. Okay, that's on the daily. Let me delete. Now I'm going to go to the 4. Let's see what's up. I'm going to take my fib. Same thing. Okay. Let me go down to the hour. Okay. But, oh, I see. Okay. So, this looks to me like we could see price go to the upside. So we have an A high, a B low, less than 38.2 pullback. And so a lot of times when price doesn't at least hit that 38.2, we see it make a deeper retracement. So my thought is there's a possibility for us to see price play off this level of support. You have a 4-hour, 2 4-hour levels of support here to attempt to go to that 38.2. And let me turn this orange. To attempt to go to the 38.2 before finishing out that first sequence in that sale. So 713. So that's on the hour. Let me go to the 4. Yeah, on the 4, that's 16922. But before we get to the 4, you got to do the 1. So this is what we could potentially see. And this is 260 pips to the upside. And then 524 to the downside. I think I did that right. So what I want to do now, I want to throw on my trend line. That's not right. Let me see. So I'm going to go and I'm going to use a smart trend line. I'm going to click above the last high. Yeah. So that's on the hour. Let me go up a time frame. 4. And I'm just going for my last weekly high. That's still right. Okay. So let's extend. Okay. So I'm going to go back down to the one. What I was looking for, I thought we may have gotten a trend line across here. Or maybe I need to go up. That's what I need to do. Go up one more. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yep, that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Makes sense. Like price will have to come to this zone to reject off of and then make that way down, make its way down. So I'm going to draw mine. I'm not going to use the smart trend line because it doesn't pair down well. So I'm going to draw my own and I'm just going to reset. And I like it a little lighter. So that's fine. And then on the lower, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a trend line break. What I'm doing from this point, I'm zooming in because what I'm trying to find is an entry for a buy. Because the way that I would set this up, let me make sure that I'm trying to see if we hit an extension to the downside. Oh, this is the 1 hour. Let me go down. So this was A, B, 23.6. And we hit the D extension. So it's time for price to, technically it's hit a D extension. So I would look for it to find some level of support and start to pull back up. Potentially, if it finds support here. I ain't saying it's going to happen for sure. That's what I would like to see. So I'm going to draw, and I'm just going to use a smart trend line. Yeah. So I'm going to draw my trend line. And what I'm waiting to see is I'm waiting for, I'm waiting for price to find support and build a low, then break through this trend line bullishly, and then head on up. That's what I'm waiting on. And this is for like 250 pips before seeing a potential drop. Now price could very well travel higher than this 1643. It could, but you got daily resistance at 17619, so 1762. So it's likely it may fall short, but in order, it may fall short. So I would say somewhere in this zone is a take profit. And again, it could push higher, but looking at structure, I wouldn't be surprised if it played off of this trend line and then headed down. So that's what I'm looking at. That is what I'm looking at. So let me draw out my little setup and let me place my stop loss. And I'm going to duplicate this, copy, paste. That's what I'm looking for. Really, what I'm looking for is here. And let's make this green. Only thing I don't like about short trader or smart trader, you don't have the long and short tool. Ooh, that's too bright. We going a little more muted. All right. So that's what I'm looking for. but I'm looking for that break of this trend line, a backside retest, and then the entry. So essentially, and I probably should widen this stop just a little bit. Just a little bit. Realistically, that would make more sense to me. And so that would be, that's a bigger stop though. Oh, that's only 54 pips. So you're risking 50 pips to make 260. That's a great play. All day. Up 240. Still a great play. All day. All day. So let me know how you're playing GBP AUD. Are you looking for the buy now, or are you looking for a price to break through this 4-hour level of support in order to finish out that sequence? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, then go ahead, subscribe to the channel. And then if you're looking for a group of like-minded individuals, you can join my no-cost Forex Facebook mastermind group. Just click the link below. Check your email before emailing me, because your link is likely in spam. And that's the way you get access. All right. I'll see y'all on the next video, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Bye.